15 things you can do to change your life. You don't need a miracle to change your financial life. The wealth you dream of is closer than you think. It's just waiting on you to make some key changes. But you're not ready. Not yet. Most people spend their entire lives chasing the wrong things, thinking wealth will magically appear when they hit the right job or finally get that one big break. But here's the truth. Wealth isn't a single event. It's a collection of small, powerful actions that build up over time. In this video, we're going to uncover 15 actions that can completely transform your financial future. Some of them are so simple, they're easy to overlook. Others may challenge your mindset and force you to break old habits. But every single one has the power to change your trajectory. These aren't your typical set goals, work harder suggestions. I'm talking about real, practical steps, actions you can take right now that will set you on a completely different path. And here's the kicker. What if I told you that your future financial success depends on the next 15 moves you make? That's right. The small things you do every day are the ones that matter the most. And after you learn these steps, you'll see exactly how much potential you've been leaving on the table. Stay with me, because we're diving in right now. Point 1. Audit your habits before chasing new goals. Let's get one thing straight. Wealth doesn't just come from setting new goals. It comes from changing the habits that are keeping you stuck. If you're constantly chasing new objectives without first evaluating what's already in place, you're wasting time. Take a moment to look inward. Are your daily habits helping or hindering your financial growth? Maybe you're spending hours on social media instead of learning new skills. Or maybe you're procrastinating on that side hustle that could change your life. Audit your habits. They're the foundation of everything you do. And once you audit them, you'll realize that removing just one thing could change everything. Point 2. Cut one toxic person and watch your energy multiply. Here's the hard truth. Toxic people are draining your energy. And not just emotionally, but financially too. Think about it. Who in your life is constantly undermining your goals, complaining about everything, or feeding you negativity? Your circle directly impacts your mindset. If you're surrounded by people who drain your energy, you'll struggle to stay focused on your goals. So evaluate your inner circle. Who's lifting you up and who's dragging you down? Cut out the toxicity. Once you do, watch how your drive and ambitions skyrocket. But there's more. Showing up before you feel ready is just as crucial. Point 3. Start showing up before you feel ready. Success isn't about waiting for the right moment. It's about showing up, even when you feel unprepared. Think about the biggest names in business. They didn't wait for the perfect time to start. They took action, learned along the way, and refined their approach as they went. If you wait for everything to align before you take action, you'll be waiting forever. Step outside your comfort zone now. Don't let fear hold you back. And while you're at it, imagine how much smoother things would be if you stopped over-explaining yourself and simply said no when necessary. That's the next step, creating boundaries for success. Point 4. Say no without explaining yourself. One of the most powerful skills you can develop is the ability to say no without over-explaining yourself. When you're working toward big financial goals, your time and energy are your most valuable resources, and they must be protected. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your goals, you're sacrificing your future success. Stop feeling the need to justify every decision you make. No is enough. People will respect you more for it, and you'll have more time and energy to focus on what truly matters. Now, once you embrace the power of no, it's time to take a step outside your comfort zone every day by walking alone without your phone. Point 5. Take a solo walk without your phone every day. Imagine this. You alone, walking without distractions, no phone buzzing in your pocket, no messages demanding your attention. Disconnecting from technology is crucial for tapping into your creativity and mental clarity. It helps you slow down, focus, and think deeply about your next moves, especially when it comes to your financial future. These walks don't just clear your head, they help you reconnect with your goals and tune out the noise. As you unplug from the chaos, your focus sharpens. But that's just the start. Once you learn to disconnect, the next shift is learning to sit in silence, without any distractions. Point 6. Learn to sit in silence without distraction. It might sound uncomfortable at first, but silence is a powerful tool for reflection and personal growth. In a world filled with noise, moments of stillness can be transformative. When you sit in silence, you tap into your inner thoughts and allow your financial intuition to emerge. This is where big decisions are made, not in the noise, but in the quiet. Challenge yourself to spend just a few minutes a day in complete silence. You'll be amazed at how much clarity you'll gain about your financial decisions. And after you've mastered silence, the real test begins, finishing what you start without excuses. Point 7. Finish one thing, anything, completely. It's time to get serious about finishing. And I mean completing one task, no matter how small. We all start things, but how many of us actually finish them? The act of starting and finishing builds momentum, and momentum is key to financial success. When you finish something, you build confidence in your ability to follow through. And that confidence will carry you through your bigger goals, whether it's sending that important email, finishing a report, or wrapping up a small project. Completion is key. Once you get used to finishing, it's time to invest in something that will make everything else easier. One tool. Point 8. Invest in one tool that saves you time. The right tool can transform your productivity and your finances. Stop wasting time on tasks that can be simplified. It could be financial software that tracks your investments or a planner that helps you manage your daily tasks. The point is, when you invest in tools that save you time, you're investing in your future. Whether it's technology or organizational systems, these tools are designed to make everything else run smoother and faster. Time is money, so start using the right tools to free up your mental energy. Now that you're saving time, let's talk about the power of asking for what you want. This could change your career forever. Point 9. Learn how to ask for what you want. Here's the thing. Most people fail to ask for what they need or deserve. Whether it's asking for a raise, asking for a new opportunity, or even asking for help, many hold back out of fear or uncertainty. Asking is a skill that can unlock doors you didn't even know were there. If you want to elevate your career or improve your finances, you need to get comfortable with asking for what you deserve. Start small. Ask for feedback, ask for opportunities, and yes, ask for that raise. And once you get used to asking, the next step is tracking how you spend your energy, because you might be wasting it in the wrong places. Point 10. Track how you spend your energy, not just your time. You've probably heard the phrase time is money, but energy is just as valuable, if not more. Managing your energy is a game changer when it comes to financial success. It's not enough to track your hours. You need to track how your energy flows throughout the day. Where does your energy go? Is it being drained by distractions or toxic people? Start reallocating your energy to what really matters: your goals, your growth, and your future. Once you start focusing on energy, decision-making becomes easier. The next step is mastering the art of making quick decisions. Point 11. Practice making hard decisions quickly. Indecision is a wealth killer. Every minute you spend unsure of your next step is a minute wasted. When it comes to finances, quick decision-making leads to faster results. Whether you're making an investment, launching a project, or negotiating a deal, making decisions quickly is crucial for success. Successful people don't waste time second-guessing themselves. They trust their instincts and act. Practice making hard decisions in small, everyday situations, and you'll build the confidence to handle the big ones. Making hard decisions quickly is critical, but speaking your mind even when your voice shakes is just as important. Point 12. Speak your mind even when your voice shakes. Here's the truth. Speaking your mind is one of the most powerful tools you have, especially in business or financial discussions. It's easy to hold back when you're uncertain or nervous, but the key to success lies in expressing yourself with confidence. Even if your voice shakes, even if you're feeling vulnerable, speak up. The world respects those who speak their truth, especially in high-stakes situations. When you communicate clearly, people take you seriously. And once you've mastered this, the real challenge is setting boundaries. especially the uncomfortable ones that will protect your time and energy. Point 13. Set boundaries that make people uncomfortable. Setting strong boundaries is crucial for protecting your time, energy, and finances. You can't continue to be everything to everyone. It's time to stop people-pleasing and start saying no when necessary. Your time is too valuable to spend on things or people that drain you. When you set boundaries that make others uncomfortable, you're creating space to focus on what matters. Your financial goals will thank you. And once you get the hang of this, you'll realize that curiosity, not motivation, is the true key to lasting success. Point 14. Follow curiosity, not motivation. Motivation comes and goes, but curiosity is the fuel that keeps the fire burning. When you follow your curiosity, you find new opportunities, creative ideas, and paths that you never imagined. Motivation might get you started, but curiosity will carry you through, especially when things get tough. Instead of chasing the fleeting high of motivation, start seeking what genuinely interests you. Trust the process. Curiosity leads to deep, meaningful growth. And once you're following your curiosity, think about the cost of inaction. How fear of failure is holding you back from success. Point 15. Visualize the cost of inaction, not just the reward. We all know the value of visualizing success, but here's the twist. Visualize the cost of inaction. What happens if you don't act today? How will procrastination affect your future, your finances, your life? The cost of inaction can be just as powerful, if not more, than the reward of success. Understanding the consequences of not acting can be the push you need to take bold steps. But hold on, there's a bonus tip that will take your financial journey to a whole new level. Stick around. Conclusion, bonus and CTAs. 200 bonus tip. As a thank you for sticking around, I've got a bonus tip for you. Create an accountability system. Find someone who will hold you accountable for the actions you take, especially the tough ones. Having someone to check in with, someone who understands your goals, makes all the difference in sticking to your new habits. It ensures you don't fall off track and keeps you motivated when things get tough. Engagement reminder. Drop a quick comment below if you're ready to take your financial future to the next level. Hit the like button so more people can learn about building wealth. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss a new strategy to grow your wealth. Send this video to someone you know who's ready to build a better financial future. Thank you for watching. We have a great video recommended for you next, so don't forget to click on the video that's popping up on your screen. I'll see you in the next video.